Commander Zara Chen stared at the tactical display in stunned silence. The massive vessel hanging in space before the Earth Defense Fleet defied every assumption they'd made about first contact protocols. Where humanity had expected sleek diplomatic cruisers bearing peace envoys, a single behemoth dominated the viewscreen, angular, predatory, and bristling with weapon arrays that could glass entire continents. "Ma'am, we're receiving a transmission," Lieutenant Rodriguez reported from the communications station, his voice tight with barely controlled fear. "Put it through," Chen commanded, straightening in her captain's chair. Around the bridge of the EDF flagship Terran's Pride, her crew worked with the focused intensity of soldiers who knew they might be witnessing humanity's final moments. The main screen flickered, replaced by an alien visage that sent cold fingers of dread crawling down Chen's spine. The being's features were sharp and metallic, with eyes like molten silver, and a mouth that seemed permanently twisted in what might have been a smile or a snarl. When it spoke, its words came through the universal translator in a voice like grinding metal. "I am War Commander Thexol of the hegemony vessel Death Certainty. You will surrender your world immediately, or we will take it by force." Chen felt her blood turn to ice water. No preamble. No diplomatic niceties. No attempt at peaceful negotiation. Just a simple ultimatum delivered by what appeared to be their enemy's most fearsome warship. "War Commander," she began carefully, "we had hoped for peaceful contact between our species. Surely there's room for dialogue." Thexol's laugh was like the sound of breaking glass. "Dialogue? Your species has already declared war upon the hegemony. You have sent no diplomats, no peace envoys. Instead, you launched the most terrible weapon in your arsenal directly at our homeworld." Chen's mind reeled. "I don't understand. Earth has sent no ships to your space. This is our first contact." "Lies," Thexol spat. "3 of your solar cycles ago, we detected an object of immense destructive potential accelerating toward Hegemony Prime. Our scientists analyzed its trajectory, its composition, its purpose. It carries no crew, no communication systems, no diplomatic protocols. It is pure death, incarnate, a planet killer of such elegant design that even our war masters wept with terror and admiration." "That's impossible," Chen protested. "Earth's deep space monitoring would have detected any launch." She stopped mid-sentence as a horrible realization began to dawn. Her fingers flew over her command console, accessing classified files that few humans were cleared to read. There, buried in the archives of the Solar Defense Initiative, she found what she was looking for. The Voyager project. Launched in 1977, 2 small spacecraft had been sent into the depths of space, carrying golden records messages of peace and friendship from humanity to any alien civilization that might find them. But Chen wasn't looking at the peaceful Voyager probes. She was looking at something else entirely. "Oh God," she whispered. "Commander?" Rodriguez leaned forward. "What is it?" Chen's voice was hollow as she spoke. "In 2022, Earth launched the DART mission, the Double Asteroid Redirection Test. We smashed a spacecraft into an asteroid to see if we could deflect potentially dangerous space rocks. Her tactical officer, Major Kim, caught on immediately. The debris field." "Yes," Chen nodded grimly. "When DERT impacted Dimorphos, it created a cone of debris traveling at high velocity. Some of that debris would have achieved solar escape velocity, heading out into interstellar space." On the screen, Thexol's metallic features seemed to gleam with malevolent satisfaction. "You begin to understand. Your tests created thousands of high-velocity projectiles, and the largest fragment has been racing toward our world for decades. Our xenorchaeologists studied its composition and realized the terrible truth. This was no accident. This was a precision strike, timed to arrive just as our civilization reached its technological peak. Chen felt the weight of cosmic irony settling on her shoulders. Humanity's first attempt at planetary defense had been interpreted as an act of interstellar aggression. A simple test to protect Earth from asteroids had inadvertently declared war on an alien civilization light years away. "War Commander, this was a misunderstanding," she said desperately. "The debris was unintentional. We were testing defense systems against natural threats." "Defense?" Vexol's laugh was bitter. "You call it defense to launch a kinetic bombardment that will arrive at our homeworld in exactly 7 of your solar rotations? Our evacuation efforts have been underway for 2 years. Billions of my people are fleeing their ancestral home because of your test." The bridge fell silent, except for the soft hum of life support systems. Chen could see the terrible logic from the hegemony's perspective. An unknown alien civilization had apparently launched a devastating attack with decades of warning, plenty of time to plan and execute what could only be seen as a calculated act of war. "What do you want from us?" Chen asked quietly. "Justice," Vexel replied. "Your world will experience what you have inflicted upon ours. The death certainty carries weapons capable of evacuating your planet as thoroughly as you have forced us to evacuate ours." Chen closed her eyes. Humanity's greatest scientific achievement in planetary defense had become the spark for their first interstellar war. The cruel mathematics of physics and time had transformed a moment of celebration into a death sentence written in the stars. "War Commander," she said, opening her eyes with new resolve, "give me 72 hours. Let me prove to you that this was never intended as an attack. Let me show you what we're really like." Vexol's metallic features studied her for a long moment. "You have 1 solar rotation, Commander Chen. After that, we begin what you started." The transmission ended, leaving the bridge in oppressive silence. Chen stared at the alien dreadnought and wondered if humanity would live long enough to learn from their most disastrous miscommunication in history.